Highest point in Athens. In Acropolis, acro means high and polis means city. We're standing on top of the Acropolis right now. The small temple is the temple erected to god Poseidon. And the large temple, which is the Parthenon, was erected to the goddess Athena. Even today, it is only 11 centimeters out of the upright position.
This is the Parthenon. It's made out of marble and it's hauled up here by oxen.
Get real slow. The Acropolis is built on top of a mountain, just like a fortress would be. There's an old amphitheater, and you can see the city of Athens in the background, which has a population of 3 million people. Down below, you can see where many of the columns are stored and being restored. And further along, you can see other ancient buildings. Background from atop the Acropolis, you can see the Temple of Zeus with its few remaining columns. The Temple of Zeus used to be a forest of columns covering the entire base. This stadium was built in 1893 for the Olympics and is still used today for soccer games and basketball games. You're not allowed to ascend into the Parthenon now because of the fear of eventual collapse because of the millions of visitors that visited each year. It was made completely out of marble and had a roof-like structure on the top which went to a peak. It's the classical style of architecture. The Parthenon was used as a church until about 300 years ago and was in perfect condition and was not destroyed as a pagan building until 300 years ago when the Turks who were storing explosives in here had an explosion during one of the Greek-Turkey wars and blew the top and many of the columns out of the structure. The Theater of Herod Atticus was built in 160 AD by the Romans, whose name it bears. As a memorial to his wife, Virgilia, it is now on the site of the summer events of the Athens Festival. Further over towards the town is the Theater of Dionysus, built in the 4th century BC. This is Athos Hotel. Athos sunrise over the Aegean Sea at Athos Palace on the Mediterranean. We're on top of the Acropolis in Thessaloniki, and this is the Byzantine Wall. The Acropolis means top of the city. This is the place where they would watch for invaders. You can see the university and the silver dome of the sports stadium and a tall tower for the radio and television. And you can see the harbor. This is the area where the Germans came down through in World War II, destroying some of the harbor and the radio station installations.